Let's talk about money. Hello, welcome to V8 Inspires. My name is Vince Eddy, and today I want to talk to you about money. But to do that, first of all, I want to clear the air surrounding money, like the hot air. And to do that, I'm gonna go completely elementary on you. While you may know enough about money, I think we all are concerned about money to the extent that we don't even have it. Like it's so much bothering us that we live day by day thinking of how the next money is gonna come. And it all boils down to these myths that that have been passed down from generation to generation, and it's keeping us enslaved. Let me read to you some myths that we have about money. Money don't make you happy. Money is the root of all evil. Rich people are filthy. A penny saved is a penny earned. Money doesn't grow on trees. Look, let me tell you, 76% of full-time working Americans live paycheck to paycheck, and 71% of people in the US are currently now in debt. Why do you think that is? Is it because of the economy, or the government, or circumstances, or getting lucky? I humbly doubt so. In fact, I strongly doubt so. Because guess what? In this economy, in this government, a lot of people are making more money than others. How did they do that? Is it because they have a lucky break? No. I think why enough people are not financially independent is because they have the wrong data. And it's based on this data that I just listed out to you right now. These are data that has been passed down, and it's keeping us from actually being financially independent or getting rich and helping other people do so. So let's go over a couple of things here. Savings, the savings myth, right? Save your money, protect your money. How many people do you think got rich by saving or got financially independent through savings? First of all, who is giving all this advice? Have you ever asked yourself where you got your principle on money? Who do you listen to? Your next door neighbor, your friends, your family? Or someone who is already financially independent or rich? This is the savings myth. While you're growing up, get a job, get a 401k, get mutual funds. See, let me tell you, nobody got financially independent through those things. Shouldn't that make you step back and think a little? Look, what you don't want to do is increase money. You can't increase money. Actually, you can increase money, but that's not your goal. Your goal is to become financially independent. Your goal is to become rich. And trust me, 401ks, Roth IRA, all these retirement accounts, none of them can get you there. And if you're listening to me right now with a doubtful belief, trust me, I was doubtful before I finally found out the truth. Look, I was getting some kind of income, and I was wondering, what am I going to do with this? Like, how do I increase this? How do I make it work for me? Investments, right? It's not a savings account, it's investments. And I was thinking, hey, what do I invest in? And all around me, the clamoring information, all of them were talking about this 401k, mutual funds, a savings accounts that pay you 0.01% every year. I was tired. Actually, I thought that was the only choice. I even went ahead and wanted to do one of these things. So I said, wait a minute here. These people sharing all these informations, none of them are doing well as I want to do. So why should I listen to them? Look, if you want to get rich, if you want to get financially independent, you have to make it a no to listen to the right people. Savings might be good, but it's not good enough. And what you want is something that is good enough, very good, great to get you to the income that you deserve. Another thing here, this is why you were trapped. Do what you love. Don't do what you hate. Don't stress yourself out. Look, when choosing a career, you want to choose something that is actually going to get you income, which is anything that you love, right? Look, I'm not against doing what you love. What I think is that the message is not complete. Do what you love, yes, but I think is doing what you love to the level that is uncomfortable, because that's when you find out what you're really made of. Because people share this information of doing what you love, all of them, they're like doing what they like and the level they like. Look, if you want to do what you love, you gotta do it on the level that is uncomfortable. I like making these videos. I like doing this, but I do it on a level that I'm uncomfortable with, because that's the level that is gonna get me actually what I want. It's a little confusing, but I think it's kind of clear right now. Right? Do what you love in the level that is massive, that is 100%. And that level that you're gonna perform is gonna demand that you do what you hate. If you're in sales, you like sales, you're not going to be rich because you like sales. You're going to be rich because you do sales on the level that is uncomfortable. If someone else is making 5 calls, you make 10 calls. If you're a student, you want to be an artist, you want to be a psychologist, you want to be in business, and you are taking business education. Whatever you want to do, you want to be a teacher, you studying English, don't matter. The reason why those people are not getting what they want, the reason why those degrees are seen as something that is little, is because those people are performing on a level that is minimal. And when you perform in the minimal level, you get minimal results. No questions asked. If you want to get a high performance level, you have to work on the intensity that is almost inhuman. You have to multiply what you're doing now times 10. If you work for 5 hours, focus on getting more on that 5 hours, or increase the hours. That's going to get you financially independent. So I think that's the complete message of doing what you love, doing what you're passionate about. And that's how you should choose a career. Whatever you love, ask yourself, are you ready to do it on the level that is uncomfortable? That should be the real question. And if you're not ready to do that, then you do not love that. However good it might seem to you. Now, these are by no means my ideas. These are ideas that I get from people who are doing better than me, who are already rich, who are on the places that one day I'm going to go to. And I'm working towards that. You should too. Now, I want to close this video with a little suggestions. First, do constructive thinking on the issue of money. Right? Who has the money? How do I get it? How much do I want? What do I do to collect it? Think. If you think, you will grow rich. I know some people are uncomfortable with that term, being rich and wealthy. I think being financially independent would be a good term for you. Whatever. Get your butt out and work, okay? What you're going to do is think every day, because one of the things that keep people where they are is because they never do a constructive thinking to actually go somewhere. So you have to think, what am I doing? Am I getting what I want? Look, if you're doing okay, if what you're doing, you are getting what you want, then by all means keep doing it. But don't lie to yourself and say you're doing okay while you're actually not. This is the beginning of delusion, which will actually lead to pain, mental anguish, and misery. These are loaded terms, but actually this is what it is when you actually get caught. I always use this candle analogy. If you have a candle, you flame your hand on a candle, it doesn't hurt you. Because why? You're in and out. But guess what? When you put your hand on a candle, your finger, and leave it for at least 10 seconds, it will burn your finger. Why? It's influence. Right now, you're not feeling the effect of the way you are and how you are. That's why you're not thinking of growing. You're gonna get caught eventually, and when you get caught, you will wonder what you're doing here. But it didn't start now. It started years when you were accumulating these errors in judgment. I'm by no means a perfect person, and that's why I spend a part of my days, part of my hours, thinking of how to get better, taking necessary actions. If you don't evaluate your life at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the month, you're doing yourself a serious harm. The only reason, this issue of money, the only reason you should save money is one day to invest it. An investment, I think investment pays you. You don't pay investments because people think houses are investments. Houses are not investments. You pay the house, and that's not an investment. Investment pays you. So find something that is indestructible, something that can be destroyed in the years to come. Real estate, gold, silver, hard assets. Look for a way to get to the inner circle. And I think you can't get into the inner circle of investing in something big unless you actually increase your income. So I think your first goal is to increase your income. Invest in yourself first to increase your income, and then you will qualify to invest in things that can pay you real dividends. Because guess what? The rich gets richer and the poor gets poorer because the rich has an access to things that are richer more than the poor. Because guess what? I actually found out this. The shares you buy on a company depends on your net worth. Those who have more net worth buy shares for less than you do. And they cash out more than you do. For example, if you buy shares for $17, if someone is worth $1 million or 10 million, they can buy that share for $1. You see the difference in the amount? You see how the rich gets richer and the poor gets poorer? So I know I'm kind of all over the place, but I think if you put it all together, it all boils down to this: know where you get your money advice. Everything you see me talking about on this video, everything I talk about is things that I have learned from people who are doing better, who are rich, who are financially independent. And at the end of this video, on the links, I'm going to post some interesting book that you must read if you want to be financially independent. So thank you for watching, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Remember, be great.